Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am going to be doing a reading for Scorpio today. That's Scorpio in all placements, and it's general. So, of course, take what resonates. And if it doesn't resonate at all, I have lots and lots of other videos that are all timeless and all placements. So, feel free to check any of those out. Jojo made it, and Mojo Tarot is here too. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right. Oh, and Rest Mojo is here too. We got a couple of Mojos in the house. Yeah. So I kind of blew it. I didn't think about what deck I was going to use in advance. Oh gosh. Okay, you know what? Osho Zen is calling to me. A little bit of Osho Zen. You want Lightseer? I just did Lightseer for I don't remember. Sorry, Osho Zen. Osho Zen was whispering to me. All right. All right, so 9-card spread. I'll pick the cards and then talk about it. We've got success, 6 of wands. Ripeness, 9 of rainbows. I said 6 of wands, 6 of fire, technically. Ooh, we've got the lovers, Gemini energy. These cards are kind of nice. They're a little bit smaller, so I actually have the space for them. Ooh, we've got courage. This is the strength card, Leo energy. The creator. I believe this is King of Fire. King of Wands. This is the center card. King of Wands. Pretty sure this is this deck. I always forget. Depending on which direction the arrow is pointing, indicates whether it's a king, queen, knight, or page. Pretty sure this is a king. King of Wands. He's my hell yes guy. It's not a hell yes, it's a no. I love that that's the center card. Traveling, 8 of fire. Yeah. The miser, 4 of rainbows. Rainbows is like pentacles in traditional tarot. Change. Yeah. This is a Wheel of Fortune card. Oh, I love that. At the center of everything is the yin yang, the balance. And, ooh, past lives. 18. What is, I don't remember what this equates to. What is 18? Is that 18? Is that the moon card? Let me just look real quick. The moon. Yes. Go me. All right. All right. Cool. And then bottom of the deck. Ooh, we've got experiencing, 3 of fire. So, all right. All right. You're in a place of you have mastered some part of yourself, some area of your life. You are in the process of creating and experiencing. There's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of feeling inspired and ready to take action. actually wanting to create something new in your life. Oh, wow. And look at that on the bottom of the deck, or not bottom of the deck. Underneath the experiencing card is the completion card. This is like you closing out a cycle. You have found some kind of puzzle piece or figured out the final piece in some kind of puzzle, and it everything is becoming clear to you, and now you're like, now I know what to do. Now I know how to move forward. I know what my hell yes is. And it's about experiencing, being open and excited to experiencing all that is coming from this place of feeling inspired, feeling passionate about moving in a new direction. It's like you've been see, how do I say this? Um the leaves on this tree that she's hugging are like the leaves on her cloak. It's like you you have um I don't know I don't know how to explain this. It's it's kind of how you've done some kind of internal work. You have imprinted something on yourself through whatever process you've gone through this completion, and now it's being mirrored back to you in the outer world, and there's this embracing, this sense that the world loves you and accepts you, and it's a mutual thing. And you're just it's like your personal power, that light from his solar plexus. It's like you've shed something that is allowing you to just shine and understand that your personal power lies with you. Maybe you were giving your power away in the past. Um and here you are, you're just like, "Oh, I have everything I need within me to create the life I want." And by following the desire, by following my hell yes consistently, not, waiting around in the maybes and the I don't knows and this is good for now. You're just like, no, I'm leaving all that behind and I'm going for only what fully lights me up and fully empowers me. Yeah. So then we have success, the creator, and past lives. That that tiger is walking on the planet there. This is like you riding on its back. You're I don't know, you could be in the Chinese zodiac, you could be year of the tiger, or there's someone who's helping you along, but it's it's like the universe is carrying you, and all there's there's all of this abundance and prosperity and rewards being rained down upon you. People are celebrating you. You're celebrating yourself. You're just like, "Oh my god, this this is what life is all about." Life is not meant to to be lived in mediocrity. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's like so many of us keep ourselves down hold ourselves back because, well, it's how our ancestors did it. It's how our parents did it, our grandparents, our friends, our family, our teachers. It's like, no, you need to be practical and you need to save for the future, and all those things are good. I'm not getting down on any of that. It's just we're taught to dim our light for the sake of others, for the sake of I don't know what. So we don't stand out too much. So we don't like upset or offend other people. There's a very pervasive attitude about that in our culture. And it's like this isn't about being arrogant. This is about being um being in a place of quiet power, of just knowing how awesome you are. You don't have to flaunt it. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You're just like, yeah, I've arrived and I'm good. I don't, people can notice me or not, but I'm moving forward. And it's like, yeah, it's there's something here around you are maybe you've had a series of past lives if you believe in that kind of thing where you've consistently been forced to push yourself back, hold yourself back, hold push yourself down, put yourself down. There could be a whole ancestral lineage where this it just goes back and back and back. I can definitely relate to this. And it's like coming out of that, being birthed into coming out of the womb, something new is being birthed. You are, in a sense, coming out of the birth canal. It's been really intense, but it's like now you're on the other side and you are healing all of this. It's like you're healing your lineage through you rising up. We're all connected. It's all energetically connected, and you are this power is it has a ripple effect. And it's like the colors. The colors are amazing. And these kind of lizard things, it's like the keepers are are the same energy. This is all very dark and dim, and it's like there's you've figured out how to get outside of this, whatever karmic stuff you've been dealing with, again, possibly over lifetimes. And you're able to see things differently, understand them differently, and oh my god, there's so much joy and excitement and celebrating. Wow. Okay, so then we have the lovers, the creator. Makes me think of Marvin the Martian. Creator. And the miser. Um hmm. Hmm. This could be where you had somebody in your life, could be romantic, doesn't have to be. Somebody who you felt or feel is a really amazing match to you. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of there's similarities. The connection is very strong. And as you the miser, what is this miser? Let me just I'm trying to understand because the miser, yeah. I'm trying to understand and we get the understanding card. That's awesome. It's like, okay, so it feels like through coming to this place of reclaiming your personal power, of sitting in your power, you are releasing any kind of feelings of constriction, of holding on to things so tightly, and yet they just everything seems to fall through your hands no matter how hard you try and hold on. And this is an energy of releasing that, understanding you can't hold on to anything that's yours, that's not yours anyway. What's yours will stay or will come back. Or, you know, it's this kind of energy is what keeps all of the good out of your life because you're trying to hang on so tightly. This can also be where you're dealing with somebody again who you have this really strong bond with, and as you glow up, as you step into this personal power, this it causes this other person to, they feel like they're losing you and they're trying to hold on so tightly. But what actually needs to happen is that they've been in this cage. They've kind of held themselves back. Maybe this is a dynamic that the two of you had together. And with your new understanding, you're like, no, we're not meant to stay in the cage and hold each other, like away from the world. This is about freedom. This is about unclenching that fist and letting it all go. It's all just stuff anyway. This is about like you're teaching someone how to fly on their own, and you two can fly together if they so choose. And you're like, here's the door. It's up to you now. So it's like you're inspiring someone. Or they could be inspiring you as well. I mean, you know your story best. So of course, apply it as it fits. Um, but anyway, okay, so in your thoughts, you have success, you have ripeness, and the lovers. You are open. You're thinking about all all the success that is coming to you. And if you haven't quite gotten to that point yet, you haven't fully achieved what you want, it's coming. The time, like the the fruit is so ripe, it's falling off the tree. There's an abundance of everything you need and want, and there's somebody coming in. Now, this could be this person who you had to go and fly away from, but it wasn't that you were moving, you weren't trying to get away, you were just like, "Oh, it's time to take flight," and this person was still earthbound. You're like, "Come join me. You gotta learn to fly," and then they do, because they see how you're doing it. You're being a really good example for them, setting a really good example, and you're just in this energy of joy and delight and all all the adjectives um, that represent this energy, right? Um, yeah. So this is maybe you're thinking about, because the nine of rainbows, it's the nine of pentacles. This is this could be, this is you. This is all that you've worked so hard for in your life, in yourself. You've learned how to boost yourself up, feeling very independent and self-reliant. This success is all due to your actions and your energy and how you've learned to boost yourself. And I feel like this Lover's card kind of You want it all, and you know that it's coming. You want the success. You want to feel good about who you are and all you've done. You're thinking of I feel like because you're thinking about this, it's already started to pour in. But even if it hasn't, it's on its way because you're putting your mind in the right place, and the love will follow. The love is coming, just like all of the accolades, the rewards, the money, just feeling really solid in your life. So the reality of the situation, we have courage, the creator, and traveling. This you have you have really worked through a lot of fears. You have dealt with things that have held you back, that have held you down. Like I was saying, um it's been heavy, and yet it none of it can hold you back, can hold you down. It's actually allowed you to become stronger. It's such a cliche, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but there's a reason for cliches. It's because they're true. And it's like you're whatever anybody or situation, circumstances have, whatever has happened, whatever has felt like has held you back, it's been there so that you could rise up, so that you could grow up and glow up. I mean, this is it's personal power. It's reclaiming your power because you know that you have it within you to do what you want to do, to shine your light as bright as you want. And there's a journey here. You could be you could be going on a literal journey somewhere in the world. Maybe all the success is taking you somewhere else. You're going to go travel, maybe you're going to move. But this card is also an internal journey. And because of this new place that you're at, you're going to new depths within yourself, new heights in your ability to think and feel and understand. You're following the light. The light is within you, and you're allowing that light to guide you. It's like a magnet. The light pulls you towards the light. I hope I'm making sense with this. And the momentum is building. So, oh, the energy is so exciting. And so, in your subconscious, you have the miser, which again was clarified by understanding. Change, here, let me, and past lives. So, you could still struggle with feelings of, the kind of the default mode that so many of us have, where it's like, oh, I'm really excited for this journey, but oh, I gotta hang on. I gotta prepare. I gotta save. I gotta. I don't know. I'm a little afraid. But then it's like the universe keeps sending you these signs, these messages that you're not alone. You're not trapped. That in order to fly free, you got to let all the burdens go. You're processing all this. You're working through it. It might take a little time. And it's, again, it's a subconscious. So it's like you're doing the shadow work, you're focusing on the things like how to bring yourself into balance. Maybe you're doing a lot of meditating. Um, you're trying to keep your thoughts light rather than heavy, on hope and excitement for the future rather than fear. And there's this shift, this energetic shift that is happening on like a cellular level, and you're not fully aware of it. Things are kind of trickling to the surface. This is your ultimate goal, but you're still struggling. You still have some kind of internal struggle based on what's happened in your past, what your, like I said, your ancestors have been through, things that you brought into this life. We all come in with stuff, wherever it came from. And any parent with more than one child will tell you, like, yeah, this child was one way and this other child was another way. And there's no telling why. It's same parents, same circumstances, but we come in with stuff. And this is you kind of, you're processing that stuff. But things are starting, it's part of the cycle. Maybe you're noticing the cycle, but again, at the center of it, we have that yin yang, that balance. There's a place for everything, every energy, and it's part of this whole um, cosmic, karmic cycle and path, something like that. Okay, okay. So in the past, it's going a little long. Bear with me. We have success, courage, and the miser. Success, courage, and miser. Clarified by understanding. Um, this could be this could be you, or this could be somebody else that you saw was they were enjoying their success, and it inspired you to have the courage to let go and follow their uh what's the word, their, follow what they were doing. But it could also be, again, where it's you, like something happened, things started to move in your favor in a major way, which caused somebody to want to follow you in your footsteps. Um, to lighten the load, to let it all go. The success, the rewards, they come, the hands are open wide, the arms are open wide, allowing it all in. It, it's not meant to be held on. Money and rewards and all that stuff, it's just energy. And when we try and hold on to it, it's just going to fall away. But now our fist is clenched, and so we can't allow in more of it. It's supposed to be a flow, and the flow happens when you release yourself from the cage, release yourself from um that energetic hold that the kind of the physical things have on you. So this is what happened in the past. So then currently we have ripeness, the creator, and change. Whatever's happened, whether this is you or someone else, this is you just leveling up and leveling up, and it gets better and better and better. Everything is, the change is coming. It's change is inevitable for all of us. But you are orchestrating this change because of being in a place of allowing and following your heart, following your gut, your passion, your desires. And I don't mean this in the sense of, like um uh immediate gratification kind of stuff. This is more like what your dharma, like what you are meant to do, how you are meant to live, the directives that the universe is sending you, and following that. The time is now. Everything is ripe. And you're like, I'm ready to accept all of the good that is meant for me. Yes, yes. And so in the near future, we have the lovers, traveling, and past lives. You have somebody here, could be at a distance, could be romantic, somebody that you have a very strong connection with, that you very likely have known in past lives. Again, if you believe in that. Um, but it doesn't have to be romantic. This can be somebody who's showing up, who mirrors you, who it's like you two are very alike in some ways, and very, like, maybe on the surface you're very different, but um there are some similarities, and there's an openness, there's a willingness and ability to just allow and accept each other for who you are. Maybe you're going to move together somewhere in the world, maybe you're going to go travel together. Somebody who is a you have a very strong connection to, a very strong soul bond. You feel like you've known this person forever, even if you only just met this person. And I can't tell that it could be the person you were dealing with in the past. It could be somebody completely new. But you're in this place of feeling unconcerned because you know that whatever is rightfully yours will come to you, and it's time to let go of needing things to be a certain way, holding on too tightly. It's time to fly. It's time to fly. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off with, this is going long. Let me just yeah, all right. I'm gonna finish with my angel cards. Oh, I know. I know. I'm gonna pick some cards from my Oracle of Mystical Moments because I love this artist. And it's a new deck. Change of seasons. Wow, that's so cool. Makes me think very much of this. And the change of seasons too, because everything's, it kind of looks like fall and the leaves are orange and falling. Change of seasons, number 42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Oh, and there's all these doves. And change. It's right there. Yep. Under my umbrella, number 20. This is such a cute card. Let me get one more. 27, the gardener. Growing something. I don't know. Maybe with your success, you're actually like going into real estate. You're investing because she's holding this plant and there are these houses that are hanging off. Maybe you're like, I'm gonna I'm gonna secure myself financially through buying up some real estate or something. Um, let me. I want to look at under my umbrella real quick. Change of seasons, that's pretty clear, but under my umbrella, I feel like that's protection. Compassion, care, friendship, protection. Yeah. Someone's got your back. Someone's keeping you safe. Maybe you're doing this for someone else. Yeah. There's a whole chain. Yeah. I mean that red bird. It's like you're carrying someone and this is like the best they can do to give back is they're like, well, I'll at least keep the rain off your head. And the gardener, it's growing. Non-judgment, acceptance, and self-compassion too. Yeah. You're feeling compassionate towards those around you because you've been through it and you've come out the other side. You're so much wiser. This realization that you're having, this epiphany, you're just like, oh, I used to be there. You'll get there too. It's all right. But you're also having compassion for yourself. Um, you're like, I didn't know what I didn't know, but now I know, and it's okay. Like, you're in a better place because of what you've been through. Everything has happened to bring you to this point. So, yeah, it's very cool. All right. And it's going long. I don't care. I'm going to pick an angel card. And if I'm feeling crazy, I might pick two. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Hang on. Gotta get my readers. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Yes, it's going to just keep flowing in as long as you stay in a place of gratitude. Gratitude for the freedom you have, all that keeps pouring on you, all the good that's coming into your life. The change is beautiful. Remember, this is a place of not gratitude. This is a place of fear. The more you can cultivate a feeling of gratitude, the less you're going to feel like this. And that's what holds you back. And I'm going to leave it there. This is amazing. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.